Hi, I'm Tunde Dugantsi, Hungarian gingerbread artist, and today I will show you this birthday cookie set I created for the daughter of my friend. As this set is made for a little girl, I use natural food colors for this set. This is what I do with all the cookies I make for my kids as well. We just try to limit the chemicals we put in our bodies. And True Color also has sanding sugars that use natural food colors. So this is what I use for this project. I like sanding sugar better than edible glitter because edible glitter is not really edible usually. It's non-toxic, but it's not something you want to eat a lot of. And sanding sugar will give you a nice texture, it will give you a little bit of shine. So it basically does everything the glitter would do. So I have parts of this butterfly wing covered with the sugar, and the rest is just covered with flood icing. I let this set a little bit, and I add a row of dots around the fuzzy parts. Those dots make everything look more intricate, so I like to use them a lot. They are easy to pipe and they make it look sweet. And I will add a little teardrop in each part of wing, a dot for the head of the butterfly, and a big teardrop for the body. The next butterfly will be completely flooded. You see, I just have a few shapes and a few colors and I combine them. And this way I will not have two cookies that would be the same. But I just play with variations, so it's not a lot of planning, not excessive amount of supplies, but it's still a fun uh, set. So when the icing sets, I add a lace design to the wings of the butterfly, and I will dip it in the sanding sugar. And when it dries, I will take off the excess. And the next butterfly will be also completely flooded in a different color. This is a light blue butterfly. And this will have the same lace design as the other one. And the difference is the texture. This one will be sprinkled with the sanding sugar first. And then I will pipe the lace design on top when it dries a little bit. Now after this, let's make some number 3 cookies. Just a few variations of that. The first one will be flooded with yellow icing, outline and flood. I use a very thin flood icing, so I need a thicker icing to outline it. As you see, the thin icing spreads out by itself. I don't have to work on spreading it out. And I'm sprinkling the whole cookie with the sanding sugar, and I add some dots to it. Now I'm outlining and flooding the next cookie. I will let it set, add some dots, and dip it in the sanding sugar. I have some smaller flower cookies. For this first flower, I outline and flood every other petal, and I will sprinkle it with the sanding sugar to give it some texture and shine. and I will let it set a little bit. Then I will outline and flood the remaining petals. And after a little bit of drying time, I will add some teardrops to the petals and the dot to the middle of the cookie. Here is the next flower. I will flood the whole cookie for this one. I flood this with the purple icing. I add the sanding sugar to this one, the whole surface. I let it set and I pipe the teardrops and the dot to finish the cookie. And here is the last one. I outline and flood the cookie. I let this set and add the design and dip it in the sugar. So you see, these are just variations. And here is my centerpiece cookie, the plaque. I will outline and flood the cookie in two colors. So the center part will be pink and it will have the text, and the sides will get purple. So here I'm flooding the pink part. And I add some sprinkle to it. And then I flood the two sides with the purple icing. And I will pipe the text to the middle part. I never use projectors for piping. I like to use my best handwriting and just go with it. Of course, I don't really have those specific phones, but I don't use a lot of lettering. I don't do a lot of lettering, only what's really necessary. And I will pipe a little frame to this middle part to make it pop. So this is just an outline of the middle part with some dots all around it. So this was my birthday cookie set. I hope you enjoyed this project and see you again next week.